Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these strawberry rolls. Let's begin. To get started on the recipe, you'll want to grab yourself a mixing bowl, and into the mixing bowl place your strong white bread flour followed by the salt, then mix the two together until they are fully combined. Then you can go ahead and add in the remainder of the ingredients, which is the yeast, the sugar, followed by the vanilla extract, your oil, and then your milk mixture, which has had the colouring added to it. And I'm not using strawberry milk, which would probably be a good idea if you want to try it. But then mix it on a low speed to start with, working up to a medium-high speed, and then as you mix the dough it should start to pull away from the bowl like this, but be a little bit sticky as that's normal for this dough. Once it starts to pull away from the bowl, you're good, you know it's starting to get there, and once you've got there you can just place it onto a lightly floured surface and just give it a brief knead until it's fully formed and smooth. Bring it into a ball shape and then place into a bowl which has been lightly oiled, and then cover and leave until the dough has doubled in size. So once the dough has had the time to prove, you can go ahead and knock it back. This is the process of removing the gases that are built up in the dough during the proofing time. So this shows that all of your ingredients were active and ready to go. Knock it back, that's just removing all those gases. Place onto a lightly floured surface the dough again, and then roll it out. I will leave the dimensions you need in the blog post, which will be linked down below, so don't forget to check it out if you're interested. You can then go ahead and top the dough with some strawberry jam. I'm using homemade, but feel free to use store-bought if that's what you have to hand. Again, it doesn't have to be strawberry, but seeing as this is a strawberry recipe, I'm using strawberry jam. Spread and level that out as best as you possibly can. You want to have even and consistent layer over the dough, so make sure you get it pretty perfect, but leave a little bit around the edge just so you have a little bit of a gap to pick up the dough. Once you've done that, you can then top the strawberry jam with some freshly chopped strawberries. This is optional, but it does add texture and flavour that you will appreciate later on. Then cut your dough into 8 equal pieces, or as equal as possible. I find going half, half, and half again works really well, but again, that's completely up to you. Roll the dough into the rolls and then place them into a baking tray which has been lined with some parchment paper. When you place them into the tray, they should be touching, and this is completely normal, as when they proof up again, they'll batch together better and then bake closer together, which is perfect for this kind of recipe. So here are what my rolls look like before they go for their second proof. So to do this, you'll just want to cover loosely with cling film and then leave somewhere warm until they have proofed up very well, and they're almost not double in size, but they have proofed up and got close together like this, as you can tell. Once this is achieved, you can then go ahead and place them into a preheated oven and bake them off. All that information will be in the blog post, which will be linked down below. And then here is what they look like when they was baked and cooled down. They're just perfect for Valentine's Day. They're pink, they're red, and it's a homemade good. Who wouldn't want a homemade baked good? And I didn't top them with anything as they didn't really need it, but feel free to top it with something if you wanted, like a glaze or an icing. That's completely up to you. But then here is what they look like on the inside. They are very light and fluffy, and it's even an egg-free dough, which is quite unusual, because I find that sometimes egg-free doughs are quite dense, but here we are. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again very soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog, and links to all my social medias. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.